for the shift. Hey, who says you couldn't carry everything on these truss buddies? Now, anybody remember this tune? This is a great tune. 10 minutes done. My little baby frog in there, needs to get him out. As soon as we drain the water out, we can get him out. It's really funny. The manholes obviously haven't been live, even though they're connected to the system. We haven't obviously not been rushing through, but when we took the lids back off, there were knots properly, so there was actually rats droppings in the bottom. But it just shows you that, you know, where the sewer system's all connected. That's why it's going to be really important. We'll put some rat traps actually in the main run, because then stops the rats there going through into the ground floor toilet. So
go on. You want to take it off me so you've got somewhere to go?
oh, come here, Mr. Froggy! Woo! Woo! He's jumping, he's jumping! There we go. Gone into there.
That's it. Just thinking about my fingers. That's it. Go on, okay. There you go. Good. Lovely.
That went well, didn't it, Peter? So all we're going to do now is line that through, put them cylinders on. There you go, mate. The reason we're doing that, guys, is it's really important because obviously we're going to have a patio coming off here, and when we then put all the slabs in, it's just me. I love all my chambers to line through beautifully, so you can see I'm just going to put these chambers in now. So Peter, just drop that on, mate. There you go. So I'm a little bit out by, I've just got to tweak it that way, about an inch at the most. There you go, Pete. Yeah, there you go. That's beautiful, mate. So if you stand on that corner, Pete. Now. Oop, oh dear, oh dear. That's it, lovely. Look how it's nice and solid now. It's not going to go anywhere. I'm lining it through there. It's absolutely beautiful like this. I'm really, really pleased with that, Pete. That's lovely, that is. So what we're doing is just doing a bit of a drop test. I'm just putting these in because I do like to do this. I've probably never shown this on another video before, but it means that I can test the pipes to make sure there's no leaks. Just done the other one for a couple of hours, absolutely filled it all up, no leaks at all. I use these, look, that's all they are, bung. As you do this and expand it, it pushes this out and forms a seal in the 4-inch pipe. Now you can actually do two things. You can either do a water test like I always do, or you can actually undo that and you can seal the end up, and then you can actually do an air test. Either way, they both work really well. I just prefer to do a water test. I fill the whole system, leave it for a few hours, just mark the actual pipe, and if there's any leaks, it shows you straight away. So the system's filling up now, and all it'll do is all the water will run down to this point here and just go back on itself. Just gonna wait for it to fill up. We thought we had a leak, and then I literally suddenly thought, no, we actually bought the run outside, which we actually did. And I realised, look, this pipe here was actually lower than those other pipes there, so the air build up at the top, so I've just punched it, let it then sink to the level now, which is that level there. So that's where the leak was. That's why it's so good to do a drop test, that's what they're called. But now I've filled that up, it's leveled itself off. I'm just going to give it an hour. Hopefully it'll come back to this position here, and if it hasn't dropped, I'll be happy. I'm just doing a little video for Tom, my concrete guy, and Rich, because he wants me to send over a video of what he's going to be doing. So Tom, Rich, what you can see, we've got this water cylinder here, 1,500 litre cylinder. I need concrete going all the way around. That's why I want the volumetric. It's got to go all the way around, and we're going to fill it to this point here. There, just the lip, but we're going to put some shuttering here and some shuttering over there. We'll put stone in there, just obviously for the relevant water coming in, and obviously an overflow side as well. So that's for the volumetric. I reckon we need probably about 2-3 cube, probably 3 cube just to be safe, but there's quite a lot of concrete there. That's just going to be normal standard C25 concrete, okay? And then in here, the self-leveling concrete that we always use. So I'll do the measure now of this whole big area here, and then I'll send it to you guys, okay? And then just this little bit around here as well. There we go. This bit here as well, okay? There we go, right, so I'll send that on. So that is... $2 meters. What we've got here is, that was one size of a room, 7.2 by 9.5, then 7.2 by 4.1, and then 2 by 10.4. We then times this meterage. So the first one here, this very first one is 68.4 square meters. Next one is 29.2 square meters. And the last one is 20.8 square meters. That then, all of those total to 118.7 square meters. So I'll actually say to Rich and Tom, I need 119 square meters. And that'll be then a thickness of 150 mil thick concrete. Okay, that's how it's done, guys. So it's been a couple of hours now, just coming back. Look, you can see it hasn't moved at all, absolutely spot on. Really pleased with that. So no, I've got no leaks. So what we're going to do is take the bung out on the other end of the manhole. All the water can be done, and then we'll just then tape the ends of the pipe. Now the reason we always tape the end of the pipe, because you don't want to get any rubbish down there. You know, a long time ago, the reason I taped the pipes, I had somebody, would you believe, I don't know what it was, years and years back, but they'd actually stuffed something down there, and it would literally, I don't understand, and then we only found out somebody stuck something down it, because when we rodded it, it came out into the manhole. So that's why I always tape them up. So
He on the build of A&E. Tony's having a breakdown today.
Hi, love. Okay, mate, sweet. Look, you fixed it in with oval nails last time. How funny is that?
Yeah, but I mean, it didn't go nowhere, did it?
No, it didn't, no. Those are glue, Pete. Yes. Just make sure it's tapped up properly for you, though, Pete, yeah? There we go. We just set the laser level up, we just reversed the staff the other way around, done the beeper to the bottom of the staff. As soon as it gives us a clear reading, we measure them from the top of the staff to the actual bottom of where that sill line is over here. And that then gives us the height, because we want the plasterboard to come through with the top of the actual frame lines of the windows and obviously the door lintels and things like that. So we give ourselves a 10mm tolerance as well, which is really good practice. But we just realised that that door height there is going to be 2 meters, and we really want it about 110. So hopefully when we work out all the furrows and everything else, we'll be able to pinch that down 110mm, which will be absolutely brilliant. And then obviously the bath height potentially over there, we probably would like to drop that down. So we just got to take that one block course off and just run a slip of bricks through, which would be really nice. So what we've done is Tom has very kindly come in from RS Concrete to do a full measure. And what you can see is he's just working out the dents from that finished floor over here. And he's just actually put it on. And how close is it, Tom?
152 mil.
152 mil. So we're literally 2 mil out from the 150 mil that we want. So I'm really pleased there can be hardly any wastage. Hey, this is the first for everything, isn't it, Tom?
It doesn't happen often.
How good's that floor? Mate, it's literally 2 mil. 2 mil, that's what it is. 152. You take full credit for that, Bill. All right, mate. As you can see, we've got all the peripherals. I know it's a little bit over the top, but I like to put my jab light all the way around the externals. Now, if you use Celotex, which is absolutely fine, you've got to then tape all of the tops and the bottoms of the Celotex. And for me, that's quite labour exhausting, isn't it? So that's why I prefer to use the jab light, because it's below ground, which is better. One of the things as well, we've wrapped all the, because it's such a huge slab, wrap this with foam here. The one thing you should always do, whenever you've got steel columns going in with a concrete pour, you should always wrap these as well. Really important. So you can see we're doing all these all the way around. The one thing we'll do, because the concrete pour, I've suddenly just noticed I'm going to put a bit of insulation or pack the bottom of this. In fact, look, Pete's done it. It's got a bit of sand in there to stop it then bowing in and pushing in. So we're ready to rock and roll for the concrete pour tomorrow, Tom, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Tomorrow, that's it. So we've got the volumetric first, which is going to do the outside water tank, so obviously the water in the garden, and then we'll do the self-leveling, self-compacting. What is this screed called, Tom?
Top flow horizontal.
So this is called
steel fibres.
So this is top flow horizontal concrete with the steel fibres. There you go.
Self-compacting and self-leveling.
So self-compacting, self-leveling. So there you go, guys. So if you're in the Warwickshire area, check out RS Concrete. Underfloor heating. There's always 3 layers of this. You've got your first layer on your sand, then your concrete goes in, then you've got a second layer of this. Insulation then goes on top, and then another layer then of that on top of the insulation, because obviously the Celotex doesn't like moisture, so that's why you always put 3 layers. Okay. The stuff that we're using here, Toughsheet Damp Proof Membrane. It's a 300 microns and it's black, and we put 3 layers. That's what we do with all of our floors. We haven't done any of the system for years actually. All of our floors we've always done has been underfloor heating. Now obviously he's got these battens on, so we can just attach the plastic to it. So what we do is lap up there slightly, roll it out, cut it, and then crack on to the next bit. So. Draining out for the 4th time now, getting it ready for concrete. We put the shuttering in just so we can get the pipe obviously coming in, filling the tank, and then obviously this pipe is going to be the overflow side. It's a great idea. I don't know why everybody's not doing this really. It's just like we have so many hose pipe bands now, don't we? We really do. A lot of hose pipe bands, and then to actually then tap into your own water on such a scale is just absolutely brilliant. Your veg, always water.